Welcome, this is Joshua Benoist in Autodesk Product Support. So this is video 5 in our series talking about the workflow to get an architectural file linked into the MEP file and get all the views and stuff set up. So we just talked about phases and getting all the phases mapped between the two files. Now something you might want to do is look at the design options, and maybe we should have looked at the design options when we had the architectural file open the first time, and just to see if they're using design options 1, and if they are, what design options are they using. Our MEP objects don't work with the design options very well. They need to stay in the primary design option. Is where you need to draw all the MEP objects. So, design options. Now let's go to an elevation view, and I'm just going to, choose the north view. So, here's the north view, and if I zoom in way down here, notice these individual levels are highlighting. That tells me these are our default out-of-the-box MEP levels. So these levels, prior to us linking in the architectural model, these were existing, and in fact, floor plan mechanical 1, the view range for that view is level 1 up to level 2, and the view range for 2 is level 2 upwards, some offset distance. So what we need to do is look at the architectural levels. If we come up here, if I hover my cursor over those, notice they're not highlighting individually. So these are the architect's levels, and we're going to need to copy monitor each one of these levels. Before we do, we need to make sure our levels are right on top of theirs. When we copy monitor, let's go through an example real quick. Level 2, 10 feet. Let's pick a level 2 for this here. So level 1 I'm going to set to 100 foot, and level 2, we might want to set it to the top of the low parapet. We might want to set it to the top of the steel here. So why don't we choose the top of the steel for level 2, which is at what elevation? That was 17 foot 9.5 inches. Okay. So what we need to do is come down here, level 2, type in 17 foot 9.5 inches. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, that's 117 foot 9.5 inches. Alright, so what you'll notice is it disappeared, 1, because we were zoomed in real tight. 2, it moved. Actually, it didn't just disappear, it moved all the way up here, and it should be pretty close to the same elevation as the architect's one that we chose. Now, we can create new MEP levels, one for each one of these here, but are we really going to have a separate view for each one of those architectural levels? No. We just need our MEP views to bridge between the first floor up to the ceiling or the deck. And in this case, we don't really have a level 2. This is a single-story restaurant, and so our view 2, you might want to make it a roof plan or a plenum plan or something like that. So I'm setting my level 2 up here to the top of steel, and I'm going to set my level 1 to first floor, 100 foot. So let's go down there and do that. I think the point really that I wanted to make there was that we don't really need to make a level for every single one of their levels.